Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Joel here. Now, you've just come across this video, and before it even starts, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a like for the algorithm and to subscribe to this channel so I can keep making these videos. It's very fun to do so. Now, we are going to be, as you can see by the title of this video and on screen, ranking one of my favorite generations of all time. The games I'm talking about are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Platinum being arguably one of the best games of all time, and this generation has delivered some of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. The Pokemon that we're going to be starting with first are the starters. So we've got Turtwig here. Now Turtwig I'm going to be putting straight away into the A tier, simply just because this was the first grass starter type Pokemon that I have ever used in a playthrough before, and it also was the one that I picked in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. So, there you go. He's got a special place in my heart. Now, Grotle, however, I'm going to put Grotle in the C tier. It was sort of, it was not amazing. So, it doesn't belong in A. It wasn't superior. It's not going to be an S. It wasn't good. I just don't like it. I could not wait to evolve this thing into a Torterra, which is going to be our first S tier Pokemon. I love the look of this thing. Torterra looks like a boss. Then we have Chimchar. Now I'm putting Chimchar straight into the A tier as well. I love the Sinnoh starters. I love actually this whole line. I love Monferno, and Infernape I'm going to chuck in the S tier as well, because this is the starter that I always wanted to use. I just never ever picked it. Piplup, look, Piplup is cute. It's adorable. It's, again, this starter trio is just so good. I'm going to chuck it there. Not a big fan of Prinplup, and Empoleon is pretty cool, but I wouldn't say it's amazing. However, water and steel typing is pretty freaking dope. Starly, I'm going to be chucking you you're in the C tier. I mean, it's the starting route bird. Staravia, it was sort of, I'm feeling different. And Staraptor is a beast. I'm going to be putting Staraptor in the S tier. One of my favorite, you know what I mean when I say first route encounter bird Pokemon? Staraptor is just a boss. Bidoof, I like Bidoof. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just, yeah, he's a piece of but it's also really cool. Bibarel, though, sucks. F tier for you, bro. I regretted evolving my Bidoof so bad, but I had to complete the deck. Kricketot, never fan of Kricketot, and Kricketune, just the mustache shit just doesn't work it for me. The Shinx line, here we go. I'm going to be putting Shinx in the B tier. I am going to be putting, I always butcher this guy, it's evading me, but I'm going to be chucking him in the C tier. And Luxray, I am going to be putting in the S tier, of course. It has to belong in the S tier. Luxray is super cool. However, he loses a point in my book. When you look at Luxray, tell me you don't see Dark Electric as a typing. Just look at it and tell me you don't see Dark Electric. When you look at Shinx, Electric, fair enough. And then he starts to get all angsty in his second stage evolution, and you get Luxray, Dark Electric. I'm just saying. Budu, I sort of feel indifferent about Budu, but I don't hate it enough to put it in F tier. Should be trash tier. Roserade was really cool to see Roselia get an evolution. I love the Hoenn region, so whenever one of those guys got one. Cranidos, I think, is pretty sick. Rampardos, I love Rampardos. Even though he's not that great and competitive, I just love its design. Shieldon, the other fossil Pokemon, we're going to be chucking in the C tier. And Bastiodon, I'm going to be chucking in the B tier. The Burmese, I just don't like the Burmese, whatsoever. Actually, I'm going to put all the Burmy forms in C tier because I sort of feel indifferent about them. Wormadam, I'm just going to put in, the F tier. I'm just not a fan of Wormadam at all. Yeah, it's got different forms, cool, but no. Doesn't work for me. Mothim, I feel indifferent about Mothim. Look, Beautyfly, Dustox, Butterfree, Beedrill, they will always be my favorite, when you first walk into a forest, the first forest encounter Pokemon. So, yeah, those guys, Mothim just doesn't come close. Combee, no surprises there. Combee's going in the F tier, actually. Combee, you know why? Because I caught a male Combee and I was trying to get a Vespiquen for the longest time. This is back in the day when our family really, we had a internet connection. I couldn't Google anything. Didn't know that a male Combee couldn't evolve, so it's just forever useless, and I'm putting Vespiquen in the F tier for that very reason, because it took me so damn long to get one of these. So, F. Pachirisu, I feel indifferent about, Pachirisu's actually not bad, screw it. Breezel, I'm going to be putting him in the C tier. I actually did think it was pretty cool. Floatzel, B tier. You know, it's not A, but he wasn't too bad. Cherim, I hate it. I'm going to be putting Cherubi, F. Cherim, I'm going to chuck you in the B tier because you remind me of the eggplant emoji and it's funny and ironic. And I just forget this one's name. I just hate it. F tier. Just see you later. Shellos, both the male and female variants, really cool. I'm going to chuck them in the B tier. Same with Gastrodon. I hated it at first and it grew on me, so B tier for you. Ambipom, again, you know, we're getting a Johto Pokemon here with this like a second stage evolution or Kanto. It's my brain's all fuzzy. I'm gonna chuck it in the B tier. Drifloon, I'm feeling different about it. C, and Drifblim, however, I'm gonna chuck Drifblim in the A tier because it's really fun to use in competitive and it's shiny. I'm gonna chuck it on screen now. Looks sick. Nah, F. The Megas I'm not ranking. I don't know why they're in this. And I'm going to be putting Lopunny in the C tier because it's, you know, I don't hate it. Mr. Mungus is cool. I'm still going to chuck it in the C tier though. Honk-Crow. Honk-Crow is cool. I'm going to chuck him in the A tier. I don't know why I like it so much. Maybe it's because of like Itachi vibes with the crows and things. Glameow, C tier. I hate cats, bro, actually. No, f you. I'm going to put you in the F tier. And Purgly is just one of the most disgusting abominations known to man. I mean, there's someone out there, Purgly is their favorite Pokemon, but not mine. No, no. I'm going to chuck you in the C tier. Yeah. Stunky, C. Stuntank, you know, B, because farts are funny. Bronzor, I actually like Bronzor. Bronzong, I'm going to chuck in the A tier. Pretty cool. I like that Pokemon. Bonsley can go in the B tier. You know what? Like, why not? We'll chuck Bonsley there. Mr. Mime Jr., C tier. Happiny, F. Chatot, C tier. I just feeling different about it. Spiritomb, which I always thought was a legendary Pokemon, but it's not. I actually really like its design, so I'm going to chuck it in the A tier. It was kind of cool how to get it with like the keystones and stuff. The pseudo-legendary of the generation. I love this whole line. Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp going straight to the S to join the others. Well done. I'm not ranking the Mega. Munchlax is pretty dope. I'm going to put Munchlax in the A tier. I just really like it. Riolu, I mean, this shouldn't be any surprise. This whole line, I worked so hard to get in the game. It's awesome how you acquire it. Lucario is just such a dope Pokemon. It's going there. Hippowdon, I'm going to chuck in the C tier. Sorry, not Hippowdon. I'm getting a lot of these confused. We're going to chuck you in the C tier as well. Actually, no, we'll chuck you in the B tier. I like you a little bit better than that, so you can chill there. Skorupi, I love this thing, and Drapion for me is going to be an S tier. I really, really, really like the design of this Pokemon. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I just think Drapion's really cool. We got Krogunk. Krogunk is a boss, man. And Toxicroak, I'm going to be chucking you in the A tier. Toxicroak's pretty dope. Carnivine, I'm just feeling different about it. F. I'm going to chuck you guys. Like, Luminion's actually pretty cool, but I'm still going to put you in the C tier. I'm not the biggest fan. Mantike, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's not terrible. Snova, yeah, C. A Bomb Snow. I mean, the dude just gets wrecked. Ice and Grass, the Pokemon gods were having a laugh when they created you, I'm sorry. Weevil is pretty sick. Weevil for me can go in the S tier. Weevil's dope. Same with Magnezone. Magnezone for me can go in the A tier. Not bad. Trash. Rhyperior is pretty freaking sick. Rhyperior is great in the Sword and Shield meta as well. Pretty fun to use. Tangrowth, I feel indifferent about it. I'm not a big fan of it. Electivire, I fucking love Electivire. He's going to go in the A tier. Magmortar is going to go in the A tier as well. Super, super cool. Togekiss is really annoying but fun to use sometimes in competitive. When you're going against it, it sucks. Yanmega, I really love this design of Yanmega. Dragonfly is just inherently a dope, so I'm chucking him straight in the S tier. Then we've got Leafeon, can go in the B tier. Glaceon can go in the B tier. Gliscor, A for me. I loved him the anime made me like Gliscor more, which is really cool. Mamoswine, I feel indifferent about him, so he can just live in the C tier. Porygon Z, again, can go in the C tier. Gallade was pretty cool. B. Probopass, C. Dusknoir, I really, really like Dusknoir. He can go in the A tier. Then we've got, you can go in this. I always really liked Snorunt having like the ability to turn it into, you know, Glalie or Frozlass. So A tier for you. Then we've got Rotom. Rotom can exist in the B tier. I never really, like, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I never really was a fan of like Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, all those sorts of guys. Dialga is S tier for me. I really, really liked Dialga. As soon as I saw the box art for Diamond, I was like, I have to go with Diamond. Palkia is just stupidly strong. It really is. So S tier for Palkia. Heatran, I still forget that this thing is a legendary Pokemon. I actually don't like it, but I don't hate it. So C tier. Regigigas, he's okay. He's got some cool gimmicks, so I'll chuck him in the B tier. Giratina, I'm actually going to put in the B. And its origin form, I'm going to chuck all the way into the S tier because I think the origin form looks sick. Also, a ghost and dragon type as a legendary is just so dope, and it's also really, really strong. It was the first Pokemon as well where we got Shadow Force as a move, which is super sick. Cresselia grew on me a lot. I actually love using this thing because of its natural bulk. I'm going to chuck it in the A tier. It also looks gorgeous. Then we get into the Mythicals. I really was indifferent about Fione and Manaphy. Darkrai is a boss, bro. I love Darkrai. So Darkrai is going straight into the S tier for me. The fact that his ability and his moves that he brought to the game are just broken. Shaman, I just really didn't like. I'm just, you know, the Skyform, I just don't care about, like, whatsoever. Then we've got, like, the God of Pokemon itself. It's a really cool design. It's a cool gimmick. I don't think it's S-worthy, though. So I'm going to chuck him in A. And Victini, I never was able to get a hold of him because of, like, you know, being Australia restrictions and shit. It's cool design, though, so I'm going to chuck it in the B. And that is everything. Alright, guys, thanks very much for watching this video and, you know, me ranking all the Gen 4s. If you want to be featured in the next video, make sure you answer the comment question of the day, which will be in the description below. All you have to do is tell me what is your favorite Pokemon from Gen 4 and why. Leave your creative responses in the comment section below, and you and your YouTube channel can be in next week's video. Cheers. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.